Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, and this time doing a review on Marvel Adventures Spider-Man Issue 1. Now, as you know, Marvel Adventures was the kid-friendly version of Marvel, long before the Disney Marvel animated universe with Ultimate Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Avengers Assemble. Now, the stories are simple, they're not anticlimactic, but there are differences, all kind of different takes. So here we've got Spider-Man with the same similar style from Amazing Fantasy issue number 15. And let's get on the story. It starts off how Peter Parker is in the lunchroom, and I'm guessing the blonde girl there is meant to be Sally Averill saying, like, look, it looks like Peter Parker doesn't have anyone to sit with. There's an empty seat next to me. And so Flash doesn't want him to sit next to him and believes that he'll ruin his mojo. And you've got this guy who's presumably Kenny Khan, and another guy saying, good one, man. And so, despite everything, Uncle Ben and Aunt May are pleased with his results at school, and just as he heads out saying, thanks, Aunt May, I gotta run to school. See you tonight. Now, Peter, you need to bundle up. It's chilly out today. Don't worry, I'll be fine. And so, much like most people, Peter's a great student to the teachers. Unfortunately, in school, much like the film Meet the Parents, Peter accidentally thinks he can hit the ball, but much like how Ben Stiller accidentally hit a shot, accidentally hits Liz in the face with a ball unintentionally, and Liz ends up getting balled, and Peter's like, oh man, Liz, I'm really sorry. Get away from her, you total spaz. And so Flash tries to play knight in shining armor, saying, come on, I'll take you to the school nurse. Just don't try and bleed on my new knight. Thanks, Flash. And you can tell that the other kids start to treat Peter really badly, much like Meet the Parents. And they don't say, you shouldn't blame yourself and that. And yeah, they start joking and mocking him, much to Peter's dismay. So we see Peter go into the science exhibition, where the people show these radioactive rays, where a spider comes down, and much like the main Marvel universe, Peter ends up getting bitten, saying, ow, what the? A spider? Man, that stings! And so the two guys look on thinking, what's wrong with him? Without, going to see if he's alright. So, Aunt May and Uncle Ben notice something's wrong with Peter, but he heads upstairs. But Uncle Ben says that they'll call the doctors in the morning to see if he's not well in the morning. So after Peter gets up, we notice that he has super strength, and just as he's not paying attention, a guy's like, where you going, kid? And so Peter climbs up the wall, and a kid says, Mummy, look, there's a man crawling up that building. That's it, young man. No more comics for you. And so Peter notices his powers and starts to think, I'm going to use these to make a quick buck, and decides to go for the wrestling option and goes to the Salvation Army store. Which I'm actually surprised Peter would actually find some good stuff there. And so we've got Crusher Hogan and a guy called Ollie talking with one of, presumably a fight promoter, saying, what brings you out tonight, Ollie? The usual. Looking for a new act. Anyone catch your eye tonight? And so Peter shows up to confront Crusher Hogan, and people think he can't do it, so Crusher Hogan goes face to face with him, but Peter mashes him down like Jedis against battle droids. And he's like, you win! Take the money! Just get out of here, you freak! Is the big bad Crusher feeling crushed? Amazing. So Ollie offers him a chance to get money and, respect, and Peter pretty much looks on thinking, this is my big break. I'm and this is my big chance. So after working on some web fluids and other stuff, Uncle Ben offers to, play cards with Peter Parker, but Peter says he's busy, and he's thinking about, all the chances he'll have, and even asking Liz out on a date. So Peter tries the webbing out, first try, fail, but later on gets better at it and says, "Look out, world, here comes Spider-Man." And so, at a late night talk show, Peter shows up to do all his abilities as Spider-Man, and even takes the guy's toupee off, saying, "Repeat after me, bold is beautiful." And the night talk show says, "Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it here first, unbelievable." So afterwards, everyone starts asking questions like, "Can you go to my party? Can I have your autograph? Can you do this promotion thing?" So just then, a burglar gets away, and Peter lets him get away, like many versions of Spider-Man, who says, "Thanks, pal, I owe you one." And so the guys berates him for not helping, and Spider-Man says, "From now on, I'm looking out for number one." And Peter pretty much walks back home to find out that a burglar had shot and killed Uncle Ben, and finds out it's at the Acme warehouse. So Peter knows that place has been deserted for years, and that he's gonna confront this guy who killed Uncle Ben. And you presumably got one police car, and they could pretty much go in to confront the guy. And he says, "Just need to stay cool till the moon goes down, and it should be easy to slip away in the dark." And so Spider-Man confronts him, saying, "You look surprised to see me." And so he knocks him down. And just as he's about to, confront Spider-Man with a crowbar, Peter Parker webs him down, and pretty much finds out that the guy who shot Uncle Ben was actually the guy he let get away, much like other versions of Spider-Man. So Peter Parker webs him down, and Peter Parker looking on, and now promising to use his powers for good, and now knows that with great power there must come great responsibility, and leaves on into the night. And yeah, this is issue 1. So what do I think? Since this is meant to be a kid's version of Marvel, it's meant to be a simple version. It's not serious, and it's definitely not too bad. I get it that, kids aren't ready to read the teen version of Marvel, but it deserves a thumbs up. Great, good, simple.